Hello everybody in YouTube land, and you probably clicked on this video because you said, what the heck, he's building around FLUTE of the Outer Gods? I need to see this. I have decided, this has been trumping my build-arounds for a very long time, and I just need to do it. And I now have a plan. I figured out what I'm going to do. Because when it comes to build-around, I need a goal for the deck. So we're building around FLUTE of the Outer Gods for one deck, and Chuck Fergus for the other deck. What I want to do is I need to make a goal for what is a success in terms of the card. So if I do X with FLUTE of the Outer Gods, what is considered a victory? That's the question we're asking today. And I think the answer to that question is if I can either kill an enemy with FLUTE of the Outer Gods, or I can move an enemy into Chuck Fergus's location, and then Chuck Fergus can kill an enemy. We're calling that a win for FLUTE of the Outer Gods. That's gonna be our victory today. Alright, so we're gonna do the best thing. Even if we're building around a bad card, we're still going to build a good deck around that card. So we're going to be building an Ursula deck. And we're going to we're locked into 8 experience right off the bat. Just so, like, we're locked into 10 experience right off the bat. Those are going to be the first 2 cards in our deck. And I'm just going to quickly save this right now. We're then going to also build a new deck. Whoopsie. Please come over here. And then we're going to get another new deck. And for Chuck Fergus, so we need a rogue investigator that can flex. Can't be you. Man, these are really all the rogue investigators, huh? I think I'm gonna choose Winifred. I think I'm gonna choose Winifred for it. Yeah, probably Winifred. Could be Skids, but I think Winifred's just going to be a little bit better for it. Trish also could be an option, but you can't really... I mean, none of these can really fight. We're going to be doing flex. We're going to be evading a lot of enemies today. I think so. It's between Skids, Trish, and Winnie. I think Winnie can be the most fun for it. Yeah, I think we're gonna go Winifred. I think Winifred is the one that interests me the most out of those 3 for this. Not Chuck Fergus, Chuck Fergus. How do you spell his name? With an E. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Alrighty then. So, we're going to grab a Covenant. Probably False Covenant. Just to have. We need our Chucks. We're going to start with 1 and see as we go. And then we want to look at the tactics first. Because he cares about tactics and tricks, yes. Give me the events, baby. Experience as well. So yeah, obviously Backstab is a nice go. So let's grab the Backstabs. And then let's go to Tricks as well. And see what sort of stuff we have here. Pilfer. We'll grab those as well. We're already at 19 experience, and we haven't even added a second Chuck Fergus. If we need to go to 39, I will, but I would like to not. Alright, we also got to grab some lockpicks. The problem is Chuck Fergus is very expensive. But luckily we also can just run easy marks. We're going to want some, what are they called? Faustian Bargains. For some reason, that has slipped my mind. We could definitely grab some Temp Fates. And honestly, actually, Temp Fates are also just going to live in this deck as well, because they put curse tokens in, and they replace themselves for free. So that's an easy thing. I think what we want to do is we're going to grab some magnifying glasses. What do you mean I don't have that in my collection? We're going to grab some magnifying glasses. And I think what we're going to do is we're also going to grab some... What's that one card called? They just had the Stirring Up Trouble. Great card. We're going to grab 2 copies of Deep Knowledge. Easy times. Easy times. All great things. We're gonna have probably a pretty big ally suite here. And we probably all, I mean, obviously we also need to worry about money. Like, we need to worry about our economy as well. Because we want to play this for at least, like, 5. Yeah, Ellie's probably going to be here to hold the flute, so we don't have to. Ellie's probably going to be here to hold the flute, so we do not need to do that. Alright, this deck is nearing, like, its thing. We probably, like I said, we probably want to run... we're probably going to run 2 of these guys, because we are going to be building around them. I'm going to wager that anyway. Man, how nice is it going to be when I can play Thieves' Tools? The Thieves Kit. Man, that's a great card. I can't wait to play with it. That's going to be a good time. Okay. You can grab some You Handle This ones just because they fill up space. Could get Lucky Dice to add Curse. It is exceptional. We don't really have the experience. Honestly, like, we're probably going to be putting in a second Chuck, and then we have 2 experience left to our name, which is probably going to be a black market. It costs 2. We can run to a 1 of Pilfer, probably. Because then we can run 2 black markets, which are going to help us get to the thing. And then let's look at the skills. This really costs 3 experience, huh? Whew, man, this deck do be pretty pricey. I would love to do no, I would love to do only 1 Chuck Fergus, but I feel like we have to do 2. So I think we just want some skills. So let's go to 0. Give me... I mean, I'll take a Perception. I'll take an Unexpected Courage. You don't want Faustian? I have Faustian. Faustian's right here. Well, hey, how's it going? We also need to kill. We also need more ways to kill consistently. And what's that one event card? Event? It's in the level 1. We could grab these. But that puts us up too high. Huh. Man, Chuck Fergus is so expensive. Yeah, Lucky Sig is, yeah, that's going to be important. We're just going to grab this one because we can draw cards. Huh. Give me the sneak attack. Not that one. Give me this one. We could go to a 1 of Reostrad. It's a spell. But do we have other things that also kill? All you need is kill. Okay. Cheap Shot. Cheap Shot does do that, doesn't it? Okay. Well, let's throw these in and let's see what we're looking at. We're at 33 experience. So if I cut 3 experience, let's say we lose Pilfer. Let's say we lose Pilfer, right? Let's say Pilfer's gone. Do you think that our Seeker can get clues? Do you think our Seeker's going to be okay getting clues then? If Pilfer's out of here? Man, we do not have enough... We do not have nearly enough skills for a Winifred deck. Just looking at this right now, we do not have nearly enough skills. We have 6 skills in our deck, one of which is our our personal. Could Crystallizer. Ooh. That's interesting, because we want a lot of these to return to our hands when we're done. It's just cards committed. It's cards committed, but we want to, like, look at playing our cards, right? I mean, like, this is a Chuck Fergus deck, right? Like, these are all things that we want to do with Chuck Fergus. I do think I like what, I believe that was Tasty Toast suggested, which was breaking and enterings instead of the Pilfers. That's probably the way around that. We still have 1 too many experience, though. So I guess Reostrad's gone. We could also realistically lose the False Covenant. No weapon? She's got her weapon right here. Her fist pointing to her feet. Yeah, we are the weapon. We also have our weapon right here, chat. This is how we're going to be killing enemies. This right here, oh baby, it's our unstoppable weapon. What do we do when the flute is out? We win the game. We've already won. We played the flute, we won the game. All right, we're going to come back here and we might change things up a bit. I have some ideas, and we're going to see how they go. But I just want to finalize this deck. What do we do? Oh, when the flute is out of uses? Honestly, if we use it enough times that we have used every use on the flute, that is potentially the best case scenario. That's like the best case scenario. You know what? I think we're gonna kill False Covenant. I don't think we need False Covenant here, actually. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me, chat. I think if we put on an Opportunist. Okay, because if we put in the Opportunist... I think these perceptions shouldn't be perceptions. I think we should try to find as many wilds as we can. Or foot symbols. So like nimble is obviously going to be good. A watch this is also probably going to be good. There's definitely the case that this also could be crystallizers. That this could also be a crystallizer of dreams. The only thing is then we have the black markets, which are kind of duds. But everything else has foot icons. But I also don't need to put it on there, right? It's not forced. You know what? I think Astute Dunsparce might be right. This deck's probably better as a Crystallizer deck. I think it is. Because then if we don't return to one of these to our hands, we still get a use out of it. Okay, we need 2 more cards. Quick thinkings. What the fuck? That's easy. Why weren't these in here, chat? Why did no one say quick thinking earlier? If you commit with the Crystallizer, you still get a return to your hand for the upgraded events too. Explain. Explain. I need to know how that works. You still get a return to your hand for the upgraded events too. If you come in with the Crystallizer. I need to know. I must know. What? You can attach Backstab 3 to the Crystallizer. Yes. Return it to your hand. If you succeed, return to your hand at the end of your turn. So I can attach it, then I can commit it, and then it goes back to my hand? That's wild. That is definitely people bending the rules to their advantage. That's actual bullshit. I'll do it. But that's people definitely cheating the system. That's actually that's definitely not designer. It makes sense. No, it does. It makes sense. But that definitely was not what the designers had in mind. I'll say that much right now. There's no way the designers are like, yes, that's exactly what we want to do. All right, let's look at what Ellie does. Okay, so we're going to need as much economy as we can get in this deck. Economy is going to be very big. Let's just grab these to start. Okay, we want the Covenant here. We do want the Covenant. But we don't need the one over here. Okay. So I think what we're actually going to do is we want Widden. Let's grab the Widden Greens too. I think we also want the Miskatonic Archaeology funding. So we also want Dr. Ellie Horowitz. We also want we have 9 experience remaining. Apparently Dr. Ellie is the only fucking human in yellow that does not work at the Miskatonic University. Stirring up trouble? Oh, we got it. We got stirring up trouble. Yeah, this is today. TIL. Today I learned that Dr. Elliot Horowitz does not work at the Mr. Rook. Oh, Mr. Rook, he's a fucking ninja. We don't have to worry about him. All right, so we probably want one more Miskatonic ally. And that's probably going to be Dr. Milan. Because he makes money and puts our book up. Now, we got to deal damage, right? This is this is wild. This is wild. All right. I'm thinking we might do the ornate bow. It's so expensive. It's so expensive. But I think as a one of ornate bow, that's kind of sick. All right, chat. Here's the hardcore line. Are you ready for this? Chat, are you ready for this? Okay. We shoot the enemy with the bow. If we can't finish them off with the flute, we get them out of here. Let's go. Then we reload the bow. The guy moves to us, deals us 3 damage. It's okay. Then we kill them. Wow. That is quality right there. That's quality. Okay. Just thumbs up. Okay. Can we play without taboo list so we can just have the really good Dr. Milan Christopher? I probably want the E-caches. So you need healing? We don't need to heal. We're never going to take damage. Is that Julie?
Yeah.
Glimpse the Unthinkable works well with Ellie when you want a specific card. Alright, what the hell is Glimpse the Unthinkable? This is the one that costs 5. We probably can't afford that. Kind of crazy, no Janae. Janae is... She does cost 5. She would be very good, admittedly. She admittedly would be very good. I mean, Glimpse the Unthinkable actually could be really good. Because if we get to the point where we only have, like, cards we don't need anymore, like, when we don't need... I don't need a second Dr. Ellie Horowitz. I don't need a second one of these. That's not bad tech. That ain't bad. I'll run 2 of them. We'll start there. That's probably fine. I don't think we can afford the 5 one. But maybe we can. Kind of see how it goes. With cryptic writing as well. Oh, yeah. I'm probably not going to get that one, though. Or a first Flute of the Outer Gods. I'm not allowed to mulligan away Flute of the Outer Gods. Okay. We probably want some movement in here, right? So let's get some hiking boots. Probably want some hiking boots. Favor, Relic, and Ritual. Helps for pain for this. Helps for that. Probably not. Probably not here, though. What am I doing? We want the deductions. Okay. We definitely need something in our next slot. And that fits perfectly with these Eon charts. So we definitely want the bow to be hit by Ellie. right? We definitely need the bow to be hit by Ellie. I hate hiking boots. They never work. Shortcut is so much better. Hiking boots do give us +1 foot, though, which is relevant for our bow. So that's why I'm running them here. Shortcuts, honestly, might even make the final cut as well. This card would be good here. That card would be great here. Unearth the Ancients 2. So... No. No. Okay. We specifically want something that's nice and low costed here. I mean, like, we could run magnifying glasses. We could run magnifying glasses. Yeah, probably just those. Oh, mind over matter is not a, that's actually that's a good choice. Oh, sorry, no, never mind, it's not. Because we're using our foot. No, I thought I did the other thing. No, sorry, no, I don't think we want mind over matter. Okay. I think this is what we're gonna run with. Mind over matter 2 does adds, but we're not planning on using our fist for anything. We're only planning on using our foot. Do I think these decks are going to be bad? Yes, I do think they're going to be bad. Are they going to be fun? Are we going to get some great moments? Maybe. So let's find out. Alright, we are here in gameplay mode. We are playing the standalone scenario, Point of No Return. Give me my draw 1 buttons, please. As I leg my computer into oblivion. Let's give this a shuffle. Alright, what are we looking for off the mulligan? Honestly, we would love Chuck Fergus. We would love the Crystallizer. We would love Lockpicks. Those are all great hits. The Foom will make it out until the end of the scenario. Faustian's also good. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I need my... Oh, sorry. I need my other basic weaknesses. So we are going to just redo this because I need to grab my other basic weaknesses. I did not put all of them in here. Also, what was that stupor? Yeah, sorry. These, I don't play with Edge of the Earth for when I'm making content. So we need a 1. Nope. 1, 2, 3... So she has the basic, and then 10 and 20. So this is all good for her. That's Ursula. And then what do we got over here in Winifred Zone? Amnesia. Ooh. That's awful. That's awful. Chronophobia. And Doomed. Nope, not that one. Kleptomania. Time to steal the flute, boys and girls. Alright, let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, there's 2 Chuck Ferguses. And a Lockpicks. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ellie's huge. The bow is also interesting. I think we actually have to mulligan the bow away. I think we keep Ellie, but we get rid of the bow. We also don't need this on turn 1. Okay. So then we just burn these. Nice. So the reason I redid my mulligans, for people who might not know, is because we could have got one of the tarot cards in the basic weaknesses we needed to add. So it just seems like the right thing to do. is do that. Okay. Well, so I think what we want to do is we want to go 1, 2, 3. I mean, probably playing Chuck is just the way to start, right? It's probably just good to play Chuck. Just get him out here. Time roller, how's it going? I think we just gained 2 money for our last 2 actions. No, because we can gain a money and play this. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So, we're going to do some Tempt Fate. We're going to add some Blessed tokens and some Curse tokens, and then we'll draw a card. Deep Knowledge is pretty sick. I think we're going to just... I think I'm actually going to start with Ellie. So we're going to look at the top 9. We can grab this Eon chart. So that's attached to you. Okay. She cares about relics. So we didn't get the bow, which does suck, but we have another Ellie that we can do this again for in the future. Alright. I think what we're going to do next is we're going to Deep Knowledge. We could have done that first, but I really don't think it matters. So then we're going to draw 3 cards. 3. Okay, okay. And then I think... And then I think we stir up some trouble, potentially. Maybe? No, we want to stir up the trouble down here, I think. Yeah, I think we're going to play a magnifying glass. And then we're going to investigate at 5 to 3. Nice. We'll grab a clue. And then we'll go upkeep. Easy mark. Through the gates. My hiking boots! No! Honestly, though, all things considered, I'm glad you hit the hiking boots. That actually makes me feel a little bit better about things. Because if we hit our curse of the Flute of the Outer Gods, I would have been like, alright, we're done, chat. Video's over. See you later. It's been fun. Alright, we're going to 1 of 5. By the way, we need to go after explore this region. You'll be instructed when to advance. The Underworld is Cavernous Realm 5 Doom. So over here we have Test Brain 3. For each point of your point you fail by, you place one of your clues on the nearest enemy or take 1 damage. I'm okay with taking a bunch of damage here, so we're just going to go 1 to 3. Nice, we'll take 3 damage. Couldn't have happened to a nicer person. Over here, ooh, an enemy. Fun. Fun indeed. All right. Well, I think we're going to lockpick. We're going to start here. We're going to go, we have 8 to the game's 3. -0. There was no damage on that card. Nice. We'll grab a clue. And then we'll flip this over. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for a gassed enemy and spawn it here exhausted with 1 clue on it. Shuffle the encounter deck, then flip this back over. Give me a ghast. Hello, sir. Nice. Okay. So I think what we want to do next... So I think we just exhaust him. And we make this cost 2 less. And it's going to be fast. And then we'll just kill this guy. And take his clue. Seems fine. Okay. We could help you with this. I think we'll easy mark. But I really want... I mean, I obviously want this to help with that. But we could just try to evade this guy. We're up 1. It's not great, but it's still, like, doable. Those cultists suck. What's our token bag? 1 cultist and 2 squids. So up 1 is, like, we'll probably be okay. We do have 5 curse tokens in the bag. I think we just move down here. We're just going to assume that Ursula's going to get out of this okay. And then we'll gain a resource rather than drawing a card, because we do have Amnesia in this deck. Now we're going to try to evade this guy, and we're going to use Eon Chart for it, I think. So we're going to go 4-3 and just believe in the power of passing the test. If only I had the flute there. I know, eh? If only. If only. Okay, we're going to move in here. And then we're going to stir up some trouble. So we're going to add 4 curse tokens to grab 4 clues. And then we're going to crack the case twice, putting us up to 10. Okay. Let's flip this over. We need to have 6 clues. We should. 2, 3, yeah. We should have enough, right? Because there was 2 here. 1 from that. 2, 3. No, we're 1 short. We're 1 short. Because it was 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 1 short. No money for Winnie? Winnie's going to be fine. Winnie doesn't need to play a 10-cost curse, Flute of the Outer Gods. Okay. We'll draw a card. I think I'll draw 1 more card. Sure. Sure. Okay. This guy stands up. Let's go upkeep. Black market is huge. Emergency cash is also here. Okay. We're going to go to 2 of 5. Over here. If there are no enemies in play, take 1 damage, 1 horror. Otherwise, book or foot 4. If you fail, the nearest enemy readies and moves your location until it reaches your location. Then if you fail by 3 or more, it makes an immediate attack. So we're going to do 5 to 4 here. And let's see what happens. That'll be a +1, so we're 6 to 4. We're golden. Fade, move, stir up trouble. Did I draw 1 too many cards? Yeah, I drew 1 too many cards, it looks like. So I'll put this back on top, and then I'll do a shuffle. And then it balances out. To be honest, though, I don't really care. That 1 card won't really make a difference in the grand scheme of things. All right. We're going to test 3 all. 1 to 3. All right, we'll fail by 2. So I can put 2 of my clues on the nearest enemy. Remove a curse token. For each point you fail by, you must place 1 of your clues on your location, place 1 clue on your nearest enemy, or take 1 damage. I mean, I could just... We want this guy to die, so I could just take 2 damage. But I can also just put the clues on this guy. We can move in, try to stab him with backstab. I think I'll just take 2. No. Load him up. We're here to do one thing, and that's get the fucking flute out, and that's what we're gonna do. All right, begin the investigation phase. We're gonna play this black market, and they're coming from here, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're telling me Winifred can play the bow? You're telling me Winifred can play the bow? Basically neutralizing our entire need for Chuck Fergus? That's what you're telling me? Wit and green is very bad here. Just so everybody knows. Okay. I mean, I think we just play the bow, right? I think, yeah. So we're gonna roll easy mark. And I think we're going to make it fast. So then we're going to gain 2 resources and draw a card. Time is running out. Take 1 direct horror. Okay. I think what we're going to then do... I also got... It costs 2 less resources to play. I think we're going to play the bow, because it's just the right thing to do. As much as I'm going to miss these lockpicks, I think it's just the call to make. And then I think we just get rid of this chronophobia. Okay. Now, over here, how many curses do we got? We got 8? We're going to say this location, the City of the Gugs. I suppose? Yeah, we're going to say City of the Gugs. We're going to Deep Knowledge, so we're going to add 2 curse tokens. And we're going to draw 3 cards. We're then going to Glimpse the Unthinkable. So we're going to draw a card. And then we're going to shuffle any number. And I think we shuffle everything except 1 Dr. Milan in here. So we're going to draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then we're going to seal 10 tokens on this. Wow. Huh. I can't believe that happened, to be honest. I can't believe it. Now what? Now we win. Now we fucking win, chat. All right. I think we just eat the horror from this. Did it cost you 10 to play it? It did. I'm just silently in awe right now. I can now officially say I got 10 curses on a Flute of the Outer Gods. I can officially say that. Okay, what do we do? So we could move here. We'll probably pass the test because we could probably commit one of these to go 5 to whatever the test is here. I think it's 3. It could be 2. I think but like, it really is 1 higher because of the 13th vision. Do we just eat the 2 horror, shuffle this back in, and go again? Probably it's the thing to do, right? But will it do anything? Yeah, I think it will, actually, to be honest. I think it will. I think you guys are just too jaded. You guys are just too jaded. Yeah, I think we just take it. So then this guy comes here. Because it's most damage, and then he's going to ping Mr. Chuck. We're going to take 2 horror, which I'll put 1 on me and 1 on our good friend Ellie. And then this gets shuffled into our deck. And then we'll go upkeep. Jake! Alright. We're at 3 of 5. Evil card over here. Alright, we're going to test the foot. So we're testing 5 to 4. We pass. Nice. And then over here we get a ghoul minion. A little ghoul minion, you say. This guy doesn't even have Hunter. You know what that means, chat. You know what that means, chat, don't you? It's flute time. See ya! You fucking nerd. And then we're going to kill this 13th vision, I think. We have to get here. But the enemy's just going to stand up anyway. And I'm pretty sure the guy who shows up is elite. He's not. This guy ain't elite? Time to send that fucker over here, right? Okay. Yeah, we could go in here. We have 5 to 2. I'm just worried about the evade, but maybe I shouldn't be. Yeah, let's come in here. So after, we're going to flip it to its other side. Spawn the set-aside Gug enemy with player clues on it. Test foot 3 if you succeed and enters play exhausted on the gauge. Otherwise, it enters play engaged with you. So we have the Gug Sentinel. So we're going to test 4 to 3. I'm going to commit this to go... No, we're going to commit you to go 5 to 3. Reveal another token. We fail. So we're going to have to draw an encounter card. That's a little bit rough. That is admittedly a little bit rough, but I am not too worried. Can't play assets or events. Easy, no problem. Okay. Okay, so what I think we do here is we shoot this guy with the bow. So we have 7 to the game's 2. He is defeated. And then we're going to risk it for the biscuit. We're going to come in here and we're going to exhaust Chuck Fergus to play this backstab for 1. And it's going to get +2. So we have 10 to 5. 10 to 5. -3. So this guy's going to take 3 damage. And he has 6. And then this comes back into our hand. At the end of my turn. Okay. Okay. Enemy phase. This guy's going to do the bonkus. He's going to go... We're just going to take 1 meat damage, and then we're going to kill Ellie. Bow needs to be reloaded. Yeah, bow needs to be reloaded. This just reloaded itself. Alright, upkeep. Hey. Alright, upkeep. No, over here, evil cards. We're at 4 of 5. We got a lumbering Gug. And then over here, we got a rotting remains. So we're testing 3 all. Not the best. Just kidding. Okay. So I think what we do is we start over here with Winifred. And we're gonna shoot this guy. We're gonna backstab him. So we're gonna go 10 to 5 again. We're gonna go 11 to 5. I don't think I'm gonna play that. Sweet. We'll take this back. This guy is dead. We get 2 of his clues. It's going to come back at the end of our turn. We remove a blessed token. All right, we'll try to evade this guy. We have 5 to 2. He is evaded. And then I think we're actually going to reload the bow. We're going to choose Plane of the Ghouls, I suppose, for our Call of the Unknown. And then we're going to also ship this guy north. By. Oh, he does not even ready during the next upkeep phase. Never mind, we're going to seal that token again. Because he's not even standing up this turn. But I could have, chat. I could have sent that guy north. I also could have sent this guy north, to be honest. So, okay, we are going to burn the Midnight Oil. So we're going to gain 2 resources. And then we're going to investigate here, and we're going to commit this deduction. So we have 6 to the game's 2. Yep, we'll grab 2 clues. And then we'll flip this over. No, we already did that. All right, we're going to play Dr. Milan Christopher. And then we're going to move in here for our last action. And we may take an investigate action. I'll burn the Midnight Oil. So we have 6 to the game's 4. Yeah, sure. We'll take 2 horror and shuffle this back in at the end of our turn. All right, upkeep. Let's go. That's a little unfortunate. How many times can we take horror from Call of the Unknown before it becomes too much? Place a damage on the scenario reference card. Okay. 4. The game will not end, but it will become a lot harder. So spooky. You didn't shuffle after putting it in there? My deck? I didn't shuffle? E-cash. Alright, what do we got over here for our evil card? It's none other than, I'm going to say, Fist Bad. Fist Bad. Alright, we're going to test 3-all. Yeah, that's nice. We may move. I will not. Wait, is that allowed? I thought the only valid choice there was foot. I know, I do feel like I'm breaking the rules a little bit. Alright, Winifred's going to move in here for action number 1. We're going to flip this. Spend 3 player clues. We just go like that. To advance the current act. Put each set-aside Veil location into play. This one's really far away. Plane of the Ghouls goes to the Crag of the Ghouls. It only makes sense. It only makes sense. Well, it's something like this, right? This connects to 2. This connects to 3. That connects to 4. This connects to 3. What I'm it's connected also there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. Okay. Find each encounter card from the Ghouls encounter set and the Strike and Fear encounter set, even if they're out of play and remove them from the game. Shuffle the set aside Tarot, the Veil, and Night Gaunts. So we do not have the big bad Ghoul boys. So we get you. You. You're a ghoul. You're a ghoul. You're a ghoul. You're a Striking Fear. Bye. I guess this guy stayed because it says... No, it just doesn't say from where. We just do it. Alright, so then we need the Terror of the Veil and the Night Gaunts. Goddamn Night Gaunts. Find a way to the Sea of Pitch. Where's my ghoul gang? Anyways, we have 2 actions left here. First Treachery card during the Mythos phase gains Surge. I mean, we're both going to be here, so we're going to move in here. And honestly, I think we actually try to investigate. And we're going to commit these 2 cards, and then we're going to draw a card. So then we're going to investigate. We have 6 to the game's 3. Nice, we'll grab a clue. Kind of sucks to lose the You Handle this one, but I think it's going to be okay. All right, we're going to move here. I should have one more money as well because of Dr. Milan. So we're going to move in here, and then we're going to investigate with our ability. We have 6 to the game's 3. That sucks. Because I was hoping to get all the clues, but we're just going to investigate for our last 2 6 to 3s. Sure. I guess I had to remove that blessed token, so we'll draw that one more time. Wow, we failed all those tests. That's actually kind of wild. Anyway, upkeep. Widden's nice. Widden's really good. Because we have a relic. If you don't know, chat, we have a relic. So we're going to go 1 to 4. Evil card over here. That's going to gain Surge. Into a Hunting Ghast. Okay. Over here. Test foot 4. So we're testing 4 all. Central is right there. Hey, that's just a free investigate, baby. Yep, okay. So we'll take a damage and a horror. We're going to move up here. Alrighty then. What do we want out of Ursula's deck? If we did a black market, where do we want it from? Ursula doesn't really have much. Winifred? Winifred has the Crystallizer, which would be good to get. The problem is we don't really have the money for the Crystallizer right now. So I think we just wait a turn. We'll wait a turn for that. Because as you can tell, the money has kind of gone on this side, but it was worth it, baby. Alright. We're going to start by spending 4 to play Win and Green. And then we're going to move in here. We'll investigate. We have 7 to 3. Reveal another token. We may move. I won't. But then we're going to investigate again 7 to 3. 8 to 3. -3 is good enough. Okay, now over here, this is gone. Well, we're going to shoot this guy with a bow. That's just an easy choice, right? We're just going to shoot this guy with a bow. So we have 7 to the game's 7 to the game's 2. He's dead. And then we're going to make another easy choice, and we're going to reload the bow. Now I'm trying to think if I investigate. Let's say we commit these 2. We're not really scared of the Mythos deck. I'm more rather just would like to not draw more Ancient Evils. Nice. So yeah, we have 1 billion to 3. I'll do the math after I grab my token. That is not 1 billion. Okay. So we can flip this. Look at the top 4 cards in counter deck. You may discard up to half those cards. Return the rest of the top in any order. For the remainder of the game, ignore the text on Crag of the Ghouls. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can discard half of them. And then we can return. So we discard you. And I think we go like that. Okay. We can go upkeep. All my hard work for nothing. Anyways, we're gonna say fist bad. And then we'll do this brain test. We have 4 to 3. -3. If you fail by 2 or more, choose a ready enemy at your location or connected location. That enemy moves to your location, engages you, and makes an immediate attack. So we fail by 2. So I can just take 2 damage, huh? That's fine. Alright. Well, on the plus side, chat, we do get Winifred still gets her on Wings of Darkness. So we're going to test 5 to 4. Okay. We take a damage and a horror. And then this one's brand new. It's a Hunting Night Gaunt. Egads! Okay. So I think now we're going to black market. I think, how much does Crystallizer cost? Does it cost 3? It costs 1? Alright, let's go! It's black market time, baby! We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the Crystallizer. We shuffle this in. We then move in here. I think we're going to do the backstab. So we have 10 to 3. Nice. This guy's going to take 3 damage. And then this will come back into our hand at the end of the turn. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to kill this guy. And then we're going to move over here. We need, what, probably 6 investigator clues again? Yeah, we're going to move down here. We're going to investigate. We have 7 to 4. 9 to 4. Reveal another token. We're okay. We're okay, chat. Gain of money. And then we're going to investigate. We have 7 to 4. I may move. I don't think I'm going to. We're just going to grab this. But we're not going to flip it yet. Need a screen counter for how much value it gave you. I'm going to say it has not given me enough value. However, I am not upset with this deck. But I think the card is still incredibly overcosted for what it's given me in this scenario. But I am not upset with the deck I built for it, is probably the best way of putting it, right? I think the card still kind of sucks, but I think our deck did showcase that the card sucks. But at least we can say that we've now officially done it. Alright, let's go upkeep. Ooh, Dr. Ellie. Alright, each investigator must either discard a card at random from their hand or lose 2 resources. I'll lose a card at random. No, Chuck! And I'll lose 2 resources. Shuffle the encounter, discard pile into the deck, and then place another damage on the thing. Okay, flip this back over. I'm surprised that even after 8 XP, 1 of and that much money, it's still an action to use. Yeah, it could definitely be a lightning bolt. Each investigator loses 1 resource. Each investigator in a veil chooses and discards a card from their hand. Same thing. Well, there goes my resources. Yeah, this deck... they honestly, they should probably taboo this a little bit. If you ever do an interview with MJ, you should ask what happened to FLUTE in testing. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna do that, because the reality is, it's like card design, game design is really tough. It's really tricky. They probably just, they designed and they're like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make this, because like the explanation could also be like, we made this card really bad specifically for the people who like to build around bad cards. And then we could be like, okay, that's fair, because it is pretty tough. Like, it is a puzzle to solve. And I solved it! And it does nothing, but I still solved it. Alright, Winifred's going to move in here for action number 1. Action number 2, we're going to flip this over. I'll spend 3 and 3. Investigators must spend 6 clues as a group. Advance the current act. Put each set-aside depths location to play. Shuffle the set-aside descent into the pitch and agents of Achelanaka to the counter deck, which is actually good. Kind of gives us a little bit more, juice. Along with the counter discard pile? Sure. I opened the complex puzzle box and it was empty inside. Honestly, though, one thing I will say that I learned from this. I mean, I'm not defending FLUTE of the Outer Gods. It's a little bit too much. It's a lot too much. But you don't need to put 10 curses on it. Like, realistically, if you put 4 on here, happy days. In terms of if you're going to play it in its current state, which you shouldn't. You shouldn't, but I can now at least say that you don't need 10, but I'm happy I got 10. All right, Winifred, you have 2 more actions. We're just going to gain 2 money, I think. Ursula! All right, chat. Give me a number between 1 and 4. Give me a number between 1 and 4. And that's the one Ursula's going to go to. 3! All right. Zoop! Alright, we're going to investigate. We have 7 to 2. We've done it. Gain of money. We're going to investigate. 7 to 2. Fine, we're going to investigate. 7 to 2. 3, we're good. I was like, what's math? We found it. Chat, good call. Good call on that 3, chat. D-Scar Pack and Astute Dunsparce, they win a prize. Okay. Let's go upkeep. Ooh, Unchart's huge. We're going to go 1 of 4. Ancient Evils, that's fine. That's not even an encounter card. Oh, Fist bad? Okay. So I think Winifred's going to go first. And Winifred's going to move in here. Winifred is going to chuck Fergus this fast and +2 to... +2 skill value. Does that mean I get +4 because I'm adding my foot to this? Have I actually been shortchanging myself a bit? Because it's plus skill value. Or is it just the skill test? It could go either way. I have no idea. But anyway, we're going to investigate. Okay, just +4. Perfect. So we're going to go 10 to the game's 2. Just +2. Perfect. We'll grab a clue. And then we're going to move here. And we've done it. +2 to each of your skills. Makes sense. We advance the current act. Resolution 1. We've done it. Alright. So there are what? Still 8 curse tokens There's still 8 curse tokens on the Flute of the Outer Gods. Yeah, I mean, most of the Dream Eater camp scenarios are very easy. Most of the Dream Eater scenarios are quite easy. But, so, let's go back and go to memory lane. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. I never must listen when you go. I'm gonna do. And there's a Night God too. He had 3 damage on him, and then we just fucking killed him. The Flute of the Outer Gods. You did benefit from the curse cards and only drawing the curses, basically. Glimpse the Unthinkable was MVP. Glimpse the Unthinkable was MVP for us getting the Flute. But I do think that, yeah, just the curse generation cards were really good. Could we have powered through the curse generation cards? Probably. Probably we could have powered through the curse tokens, most likely. It definitely, like, removing all of the curse tokens from it after benefiting from was really huge. I do think, though, that we can all agree, chat, we can all agree that Flute of the Outer Gods is not a good card. And we all knew this going in. But now we can at least say that we have experienced Flute of the Outer Gods with 10 curse tokens on it. Wow. We've done it. We've done it. And to the surprise of no one, Chuck Fergus is really good. What is also really good was buying the Ornate Bow from the black market. That was also a very good thing to do. That was really good. I used 2 curses. Yeah, I shunted the Ghoul up here and I killed the Night Gaunt. However, I also could have moved this guy and then also dealt, like, well, went with this guy. So we had opportunities to use it, but just to the surprise of no one, Ornate Bow and Chuck Fergus with Backstab is a better weapon than Flute of the Outer Gods. Who would have seen it coming? Man, could you imagine? Can you imagine buying this in a campaign? Can you imagine saving 8 experience and then buying this and then being like, let's go? Yeah, I'll echo what I said earlier, where I'm not at all swayed by Flute of the Outer Gods, but I do think our deck functioned. I do think our deck functioned. Even with this, right? Like, the plan was to get this out with 10 curse tokens on it, and we did that. And obviously this deck was fine. Yeah, the Crystallizer didn't do anything, but that's okay. It was a great deck to find it and play it. It's just a bad card. Amen. 100%. But now I've conquered my whale, because I do feel as though I've given this card the justice it deserves. I built the deck that was to do its thing, and it did it, and we just know it's bad. I ask, why does the Flute exhaust? Great question. Great question. Who knows? We'll never know what happened with Flute of the Outer Gods, but we can at least now say that Justin put 10 curse tokens on it. Absolutely incredible. All right. Chat, thank you so much for hanging out, and everyone who is on YouTube as well. Thank you for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed this build around. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time. This video probably won't be come out until like November maybe, so buckle up. It's going to be a while till this one sees the airwaves on our YouTube channel. But I was here on August 19th. I was here. Thank you so much for watching. Huge thank you to all of our patrons for supporting the channel. If you want to suggest cards for a play-along series, a build-around series, and also, you know, help contribute to our content in a variety of ways, join our Patreon down in the description. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good one. And as always, a GG's.